Okay, hello everyone. Today we're here in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 in JustFlight's newly released Piper Warrior 2. We have a 42 nautical mile flight from Victor November Yankee Van Nuys to Sierra Zulu Papa Santa Paula. Van Nuys is an Orbx airport and Santa Paula is a newly released JustFlight airport. So we've got a new airplane, a new airport, and Sim Update 5. So we've got a lot going on for this flight. Let's hop into the pilot seat and get started. The Warrior 2 was actually the very first payware aircraft that I bought for X-Plane, so it's cool to see it come to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Alright, moment of truth and checklists. Good job, JustFlight. This is a custom interior that I downloaded from flightsim.to instead of the standard black and red interior. I'll put the link in the video description so that you too can have it. Before I go into the flight brief, I'll tell you a little bit about the Warrior and how it's different from the Piper Arrow. So JustFlight has the Piper Arrow, the Piper Turbo Arrow, and now the Piper Warrior. They all look pretty similar. So the Warrior is different in that it doesn't have retractable landing gear. It also has a fixed pitch propeller, and there's only 2 blades on the propeller instead of 3. So you won't see the pitch control that you'll see on the Arrow. Other than that, the interior of the cockpit looks fairly similar. It's the slowest of the 3 craft. So if you don't mind, getting someplace slowly and just enjoying the sightseeing, the Warrior is a good choice. So for today's flight, it's a nice VFR route going from Van Nuys to Santa Paula. Why don't we go straight? Well, when you look at the satellite imagery, you can see that there are a lot of mountains around here. It's a pretty short flight to try to climb high enough to go over them, so instead we're going to stick to the valleys, and we've got some good roads to follow. Just south of us is 101, and if we follow that, it'll take us to the intersection of 126, and that'll take us right to Santa Paula. That'll avoid flying over any mountains, and it'll be a nice, easy visual reference the entire way. So we don't really need a GPS or anything for this, we just need eyeballs. Van Nuys is a Class Delta that's nestled underneath a Class Charlie. The Class Charlie is Burbank, and it starts at 3,000 feet, so we'll have to stay beneath 3,000 feet on our departure to avoid entering the Charlie. As we head west, we'll encounter a couple Class Deltas. They have 2,000 foot airspaces. We're planning at flying at 4,500, so those won't be a problem. We can ignore them since we'll be flying well above the top of their airspace. And Santa Paula is an uncontrolled field, so we'll need to do CTAF calls when we get near to it. If you follow my channel, you'll know that I love light general aviation aircraft, and I especially love fields that cater to them. So Van Nuys is a fantastic field to fly out of if you like flying light GA, and Santa Paula is also awesome. So it's brand new, it's by JustFlight. Let's take a minute, hop into the drone, and check it out. Like all JustFlight products, the textures are first rate, and the detail in the airport is just magnificent. You really have to go down every taxiway and around every corner to see all the awesome things that they've modeled here. You've got the main section here that has the restaurant, got signs, people, PBR textures. Looks awesome. This is where I chose to park my Warrior. You can see that there's things like murals painted on the walls. You can see the fuel stations up here. So I love all the detail. I could probably spend 15 minutes just flying the drone around here for you, and you'll keep finding interesting things to check out. Well, the other thing is it's in a great location, so it's not far from Burbank, Van Nuys, Los Angeles. You've got Santa Barbara off to the west, so endless possibilities. Be sure to pick it up. This is the GTN 750 mod, which is free, and it's well integrated into the Piper Arrows. I'll put the link so that you can get it. It's an awesome piece of kit, so be sure to pick it up. You may have noticed I took about a 2-week break from my videos here, and the reason for that is because I'm an author, and I just published my new book. So I'm a sci-fi author. If sci-fi is your thing, be sure to check out the link to my website that will be in the video description. I try not to plug my books here on the channel because this is an aviation channel, but it's what I've been up to, and I'm proud to get another one out there. The series of books is called Hayden's World, and it's about a pilot who risks everything for a shot at the stars. One of the cool things about Van Nuys is that there's so many different places to park for GA. So each flight I'm trying a different location. Today I am parked in the park, which is all the way on the northwest side, kind of buried here. I've got ForFlight inset here in the window so that you can see where we are in the airport as we move around. And we'll give ground call and get our taxi clearance. Van Nuys ground, Piper 359 Golf Charlie at the park with information India, taxi for west departure. Taxi and hold short, runway 16 right via Alpha 2 Alpha Echo, Piper 359 Golf Charlie. Okay, as always, I am streaming live ATC for this actual airport, which is what you hear in the background. And it's really cool for airports that have a lot of GA to listen to live ATC because you'll hear student pilots making mistakes, getting flustered. It just really adds to the experience when you're flying your Piper Warrior out.
Ground, sure, 136 Kilo Alpha. Is that Papa holding short 16 right to crossover? Kilo Alpha, cross runway 16 right. Cross runway 16 right, and then taxi straight ahead across the Alpha, and that'll be the signature west ramp. Cross 16 right, straight ahead to signature west, 6 Kilo Alpha. Thanks again.
Van Nuys ground, Gulfstream 318 Alpha Golf, Clay Lacey ramp, taxi for takeoff with information Yankee.
The taxiway split coming up here is one way, so one way on the left heading to the runway, and then the other taxiway to our right is one way coming from the runway.
Right via Bravo, Charlie, hold short 16 left, 318 Alpha Golf.
Gulfstream Alpha Golf, just to be advised, your number 6 for departure, expected delay at the end.
Did you say number 6?
Affirmative.
Thanks, okay.
Van Nuys has endless detail by Orbx, and it's one of my favorite airports.
240 Santa Paula, Van Nuys ground, taxi at the bench via Bravo.
213, traffic on final is going on 3 across runway 16 left at Charlie, hold short of runway 16 right, traffic to Falcon on 3.5 mile final. Just confirm if you can take an immediate clearance.
Bravo, higher charter 213, we can take immediate clearance.
Van Nuys Tower, Piper 359 Golf Charlie, holding short, runway 16 right at Echo. Cleared for departure, runway 16 right, Piper 359 Golf Charlie.
Ohio charter 213, runway 16 right, full length, clear for immediate takeoff, traffic Falcon on 2.5 mile final.
Clear to go, immediate Ohio charter 213.
Falcon A1 Papa, traffic Challenger, departing cautionary turbulence, wind 1404.
Alright, look, mate.
Now 47 Bravo, start taxi northbound Apple, hold short of runway 16
Enter
right.
runway 16 right, 6,600 feet remaining.
Turkey 7 Delta Papa, cautionary turbulence, Challenger will depart the parallel.
7 Delta Papa. VFR Papa 377.
Alright, so this is after Sim Update 5. I find that here at Van Nuys, my performance is about the same, which isn't great, and somewhat stuttery. But when I get to Santa Paula, it's awesome. It's almost like X-plane frame rates. So I'm really happy with that improvement. And rotate. And this is the other thing I notice. Aircraft handling is a lot better, it seems, for me after Sim Update 5. I don't know if JustFlight made tweaks to their airplanes or if it's something that was changed with Sim Update 5, but I just took off normally there and didn't go squirrely all over the runway like I normally do, flying the Pipers. That buffeting sound you hear is radio static from live ATC. Sorry about that. Alright, we are over 101, so now we just need to follow it. We're going to keep this altitude until we're clear the Charlie, and then we're going to climb up to 4,500. So let's sit back and enjoy that awesome flight simulator scenery. was a lot of fun. So the big question, do you need the Piper Arrow, the Piper Turbo Arrow, and the Piper Warrior? Probably not. But if you're me and you love Piper Arrows, probably. So I don't mind having bought it. Plus, JustFlight gives you a discount, so I think it's 25% off if you purchased the Arrow. So just another fun toy to play with. Loved the airport purchases, and Sim Update 5 has been treating me well so far. Hopefully you've been having the same experience. So if you enjoy content like this, be sure to click that like button, leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. As always, thanks a lot for flying along with me, and stay tuned for further flight adventures.